Lance, can I get a word in that game?
Yeah, very disappointed. I think the way we started is probably the worst we started in the 5 games I've been here. We spoke about it over the previous 4 games, how we think we've started slowly in pretty much all of them. And today we never got going at all in the first half. And I think their energy levels against our kind of lack of ability today, because we've had a really bad day. I mean, don't get me wrong, Walsham were very good. But sometimes when you're that bad and they're that good, the difference looks massive. And we weren't close enough at times. We didn't track runners. I mean, their right back's got 3 assists in the game, which, is not acceptable from in any level. And I think that, we've just said to them there, that's a hard kind of slam in the face in a way, because they've done so well in the previous 5-6 games, 2 with Spence and Chaffee before, and then myself coming in. To give a performance like that, it just shows you that when you've got a group of young kids, sometimes if it's not going well for you, have you got the seniority to go and help them out? And I think today, even the likes of the senior players, we haven't performed well enough. I mean, Geordie's played today when he shouldn't do. He's got a sore hamstring, and but he's helped us today. We're struggling in the centre half department, obviously, because Tyler had to play centre half, which doesn't help. And it was just a poor performance all round today.
If you could put it on one thing, then
just that, like I said to them, any manager would say the same thing. When you cross the white line, the one thing you have to give is work rate and effort. And you can't say they haven't tried, but the energy levels that Walsham showed were far superior to ours. And when they pressed the ball, they had a trigger. The front man went, and the wide men went, and then people went with him. We were so far apart today. We were so disjointed. It was not pleasant to watch. And like I just said to the players, I could have made substitutes after 15, 20 minutes. But out of respect for them, I haven't done that today. But I just think that, Walsham are full deserved of their 3 points today. And if I'm honest, 4 could have been a lot more.
Junior Varela had to come off injured in the second half. Update on him? Is he all right?
Well, he's obviously turned his ankle again. It's very new, so it could be 2-3 weeks. We don't know. It could be 1 week. Who knows? It depends how it reacts overnight.
Putting a positive spin on it then, Ben Toffs was back in the team today. He come on in the second half.
Yep.
Are you happy with him today?
Well, I just said to Spence, he came off the bench. I haven't really seen him. Obviously, I've only seen him in training. Obviously, he's a lad with huge potential. He came off the bench and actually, he showed a little bit about himself today. But again, when you're 3-0, 4-0 down, it's very difficult to come off the bench and try and change the way the game's being played. We said at half time, can we go and not get beat second half? Okay, we lost 1-0. It was an improvement. Ben, along with the others that came on, probably helped that with Jacko and Callum coming on at half time. It probably helped us in that sense. But, when you lose 4-0, there's not a lot of positives you can take away from it.
Looking forward to Tuesday then. We're back on the road and we're back at Lakenheath.
Yep.
Can I get a word in that game?
Yeah, obviously it's a rearranged game because, obviously the game wasn't adjudicated properly or whatever. So I think it's a case that, we're going to be bare bones because our under-23s at Kingsland have a game, which means obviously we're going to lose 2 or 3 players again for that. Geordie won't be fit for Tuesday. So we've got to make a lot of phone calls in the next 48, 72 hours to try and galvanise a squad for Tuesday night. So we know it won't be easy, but we've got to try and bounce back. And hopefully we can see what kind of makeup the players have now with a defeat like today, and it's the first one for a while, how he can respond and turn up Tuesday hopefully and give a better performance.
Well, I'll see you then, Lance.